Okay, guys, well, final update for a while. So it's been 8 weeks, and just like I thought, I was not able to actually stop taking the eye drops. Yesterday was actually the worst day. Well, one of the worst days. It's like the second worst day that I've had. So I had to put in eye drops all the time, and it felt like no matter how many times I put eye drops in, like my eyes did not care. It was just like, no, give me more, give me more, give me more, and it constantly felt like something was in my eye. But I checked my eye like 50 times, and there was nothing in my eye, and it felt like I wanted to itch my eye all day, and it's just like, okay. So I put in eye drops, and it would help, but it wouldn't take it away. So I don't know what happened. Excuse me. But it just did not like me yesterday. So it's Sunday now, so it's a couple days after the eighth week mark. So I haven't been able to actually stop the eye drops. I've still been taking them. Uh, it actually seems like whenever I want to stop taking them, I need them even more. My eyes are like, no, give me back my eye drops. So I have to take them more, and it's weird. It's like you would expect it not to want more at this point, but it, it does. So we're at the point where, according to doctors, I should not have to take eye drops anymore. Uh, And if we were on the hour thing, we'd take them every 6 hours. So it's weird. If I go outside, I need eye drops. Like, I don't know what it is about the outside air. I don't know if it's because it's hot or what. But my eyes just, like, get dried out super quick. I'm constantly feeling like I need eye drops if I go outside. So I try to stay inside so that I don't have to uh, need eye drops all the time, which sucks because it's like if I want to go outside and enjoy the day, I have to make sure I have eye drops with me, and we have three little thingies left of eye drops. Well, two technically because I opened one, so we're gonna have to get eye drops for third round today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow. Uh, which at this point I shouldn't have to be doing, but we're gonna have to because I'm not gonna be able to go without eye drops. Uh, but I am trying to reduce it as much as I can. So I'm taking only when needed. So don't take them when I wake up anymore because my eyes naturally water when I first wake up, and then I only take them whenever I need them throughout the day, so that I can try and get my eyes used to making tears on their own. Uh, which means I still go through one or two of the things a day because I can go a couple hours and then it just starts feeling like either something's on my eye or like I need to itch my eye, and then I have to take eye drops. So, other than that, everything else is the same. So it's been 8 weeks. At this point, according to doctors, I shouldn't have any issues, but we still have the floaters. We still have the halos around lights. Reflectors still hate me, or my eyes still hate reflectors, and everything else. So I'm beginning to think that that stuff, like the halos and uh, reflectors not liking me, is permanent. I'm hoping it's not. Maybe by the next time I give an update, it I'll be able to say that that's finally healed. But at this point, it's been 2 months and it's still has not healed itself, or it still has not fixed itself when it comes to that. So I'm thinking this is permanent. Uh, I don't know about the dry eye at this point because it does seem like it's getting better, but it also feels like it's taking its sweet time. So I'm hoping by the next time I give an update that I can say, that's fixed itself. But at this point, I've had it for 8 weeks now, and I'm just feeling like it's something that's permanent. The next video update will be the 6 month mark, unless something horrible goes wrong, which I hope nothing horrible goes wrong. But uh, if nothing horrible goes wrong, then the next update will be at the 6 month mark, so that I can see, after 6 months, which is the time point that they say, everything, like your vision's supposed to be perfect, it's supposed to stop fluctuating, any halos you have uh, should have been gone within 8 weeks, but the 6 month is like, oh no, it's gone. Like, you're not supposed to have any lasting effects after 6 months. So, uh, once we get to the 6 month part, I can actually see if everything has solved itself or we're in the same boat we are now. I'm hoping we're not in the same boat. Uh, so that will be the next update. And then for uh, the review and my recommendations, I would say that uh, LASIK is a no. So I would give LASIK a 2 out of 5 because I got complications, but at the same time, I don't need glasses. So there's good and there's bad. There's good that I don't need glasses. Like, I can see uh, without having glasses. I still try to put my glasses on every morning, and I go to reach for them, and they're not there. So 8 weeks in, we still not used to that. Uh, it works. I can tell you it does work. uh, but the cons would be that they're not informative enough whenever you go for your consultations. At least LasikPlus isn't. And this seems to be a common thing. So I've been doing research, and it turns out that there's a group for people who have complications. Uh, and it's over 6,000 members. So I joined it, and turns out there's a ton of people and a ton of places that do not warn anyone of the complications, or they warn them in a way that makes it sound like, oh, you may get it, but it'll only last a little bit. So the practice needs to definitely be more informative when it comes to the complications and the risks. Uh, it seems like they're more interested in getting money, which is like every business, but this directly affects its users. So it seems like they just want to get anyone in to do LASIK so that they can make more money, because it's $3,500 per patient. So it's a very lucrative business. But they don't really want to warn you because they don't want to scare you off. They don't want you to actually be like, "Oh my god, something could go wrong. Let me think about getting something else or sticking with glasses." So, when it comes to the warnings and stuff, I think they definitely need to update their wording so that they warn you that, hey, you could get floaters permanently because of the suction ring. And it does happen. Like, I have it. It happens. And there's a whole bunch of people in the group that I joined that also got the same thing. So thousands of people have developed floaters after getting LASIK. So there's definitely the possibility of that. But they don't warn you about that. they actually try and blow it off as there's no possible way that can happen. Uh, so that's a huge problem. That's a big con is the warnings. They don't want you to really know the truth about about the risks associated, and really wish someone would have told me about the risk beforehand. But it's too late now. I've already got it. Uh, if we're on roller coasters, is the wind going to dry my eye out? Like, we're at 8 weeks, so the wind should be able to hit my eyes just fine and not cause a LASIK complication. But would it cause a complication? I don't know if I want to put my eyes to that test. Uh, but it shouldn't because, I mean, one, it's just a roller coaster. And two, it's been 8 weeks. Like, my eyes are supposed to have healed past the point where wind would affect it. I mean, that's not supposed to, nothing's supposed to affect it after week 4. Swimming, makeup, uh, or amusement park rides. Like, after week 4, you're supposed to be healed to the point where it doesn't affect anything. So, we're at week 8. We're after week 8. So, my eyes should be perfectly able to handle a roller coaster. Ooh, but are they able to? Good question.